Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. This is the Saka Speedworks GT Challenger Cup here, and we are heading to Vancouver. That's where I last left you. As we are now, we are negotiating with a brand new race or lead designer and one new race mechanic. Peter has came on board, luckily. He's got a 21-month contract with us. He's got some pretty good chemistry with Bill that will develop over the course of a few weekends, so everything is looking good there. Let's go ahead and continue to the race weekend. We want to select 16th or above, $76,000 bonus pool there. Projected financials, we're going to lose $1 million racing. Well, that is awesome here. Let's fit some parts. We only have the originals here. And since Arturo seems to have better skills than Bill, we sort of want Arturo to have our best parts. So our brakes have a 2 performance, about equal reliability, so Bill will get that. Let's make sure that Bill gets the best engine here. Well, the best engine might... Yeah. All right. Let's do that. The best gearbox is going to Bill. Spoiler is spec. And suspension is equal, which is good here. We are ready to go. We have good high-speed cornering performance for sure. Reliability seems pretty decent. Let's go to the track here. Let's race. All right. We are loading up here. Looks like constellations in the sky here. Going to Vancouver, Canada for round 1. We'll manage our expectations. We'll keep our expectations kind of low here. You know, we're a brand new team essentially, so we need to remember that we are a brand new team. Looks like long straightaways here with a few hairpins, a few kinks, but a very fast racetrack except for the heavy cornering sections in these areas here. Now, with the spec spoiler, we don't have to worry about getting beat down the straightaway as far as our spoilers are concerned. So we just have to worry about our platform getting into these turns, these low-speed turns especially. I'm assuming we're going clockwise. The first turn looks to be a pretty treacherous hairpin. All right, we are loaded up, and it is raining. Outstanding. So at least tire choices are picked for us for sure. Let's put in... Oh, wow. So Bill doesn't give as good a feedback as Arturo. You know what? Maybe our crew chief should have been with Arturo rather than Bill. We'll have to remember that for next time. We will select our top 2 drivers here and set up the car. Weather forecast looks to be rainy, and the track dampness is going to continue. We don't know exactly how wet it is going to be, so they're starting on intermediates. Let's go into the setup here. We can change the ballast here for low speed cornering. Let's sort of do something like that. That'll also increase the oversteer and looses fast and on the edge of out of control. We want it sort of tuned for a top in gear ratio, however, with these long straightaways. Suspension, let's tweak it just a type like that. So that is Casino's setup. We are running the intermediate tires. Let's set up for Bill here. We kind of want to do the same thing. The engineer is sort of saying we want some good low-speed cornering. Let's put some front ballast in. Let us change the gear ratio for more top speed here. Suspension stiffness, we will... Looks like he wants a little bit more understeer in his car. Something like that should work. Let's continue on intermediate since the track is damp. All right, let's send them out here. We're going to take the practice. All right, let's send them out for a brief stint here. 2 laps should be good with our intermediate tire choice. We'll send him out. Casino is on the track, and Bill Lahane will also do... You know what? An 8-lap segment to try to get this knowledge here on intermediates. We will send him out as well. All right, so Casino, what we want to do is we want to, let's push and get some high fuel, try to set some good laps here. As far as Lahane here, we are going to do the same thing, push and high. All right, let's speed this up just a bit. All right, some low speed corners there. We're on our out lap. We should be pushing pretty much. Weather forecast still is calling for wet. All right, so the track may dry out just a touch here, but then it should get wetter as forecasted. Looks like everyone is on intermediates except for Higgins. Interesting. I don't know what tire that is, but we are going to run some practice laps here, see where we stack up, and I will be right back with you. All right, Casino is on pit road. Let's see how our changes are affected here. All right, so we will see his previous stint. He's gained a bit of knowledge here. All right, so poor cornering, good handling, very poor speed balance. All right, so let's bring back the gear ratios of touch. He's happy with his handling. Let's sort of scooch the stiffness over just a touch. Cornering, that's actually going to help us a bit. Let's see, let's increase our tire camber a bit. That may affect our tire wear, but that seems to be good. All right, we'll continue. And then let's run him for 2 more laps. We will put him on the same intermediate tires. We don't want to burn up all of our tires this race weekend. So Casino is doing his changes here, and he should be out on the track shortly. We'll see what that is affected by, and then we can see what Lahane is feeling. I'm not getting response out of the corners. All right, so bring him on in. And it looks like he just passed pit road here. So we'll bring him in, try to get one last change in, and run a couple laps before this practice session is over. All right, he's down in pit road. Let's see how happy he is with his particular setup. He will do his thing. Meanwhile, Casino will lay down a few laps here, but we are 4th and 7th on the practice chart, so I'm feeling pretty good. All right, the end of the session is complete. We dropped a bit on the speed chart because I kept them on the intermediate tires. Everyone else went to the ultra softs and the softs, so we were really competitive in the rain, which is good to see. Saka Speedworks, loving your work. Make my weekends. Pretty lame session. Well, Lexi, if you're a fan, you realize why here. Impressive stuff from Nakata. All right, excellent. So we will be on to qualifying. Q1, the fastest 15. So we need to at least get faster than the top 15. All right, so we've got some knowledge. The track is bone dry, but during qualifying, it looks like it's going to dampen up a bit, which is good for our knowledge. As far as the qualifying trim, let's put them both in qualifying trim. And then we are going to, for this session, oh geez, intermediate tires. If it's going to get wet, we could sort of wait this session until it starts raining, then go out on intermediates. I believe that's what we are going to do. And I mean, we might as well. We're not going to be in race trim. All right, so let's take a look at our setup here. So poor cornering. We need more cornering out of this thing. We don't want to sacrifice too much on the handling. All right, so ballast is not going to do us well here. We can try to drop tire pressures, but that may be too much. We can put some more camber in the car, or take camber out. Oof, this is rough indeed. We need more speed balance. Let's lower that gear ratio just a bit. Poor cornering, we need to help that a touch. Let's go down to some softness. And will that rain? Will this rain the handling back? Oof. This is a balance indeed. Something like that should work. Tire choice, what we're going to do is go intermediates, and we are going to wait to send them out until the track gets some wet. So excellent handling there, poor cornering. You need better cornering, do you? We can lower that up. Oof. We can put some camber in it and then soften that suspension up. Or harden. Well, that's going to put us right back where we were. All right. Speed balance is pretty good on the gearing. Let's lower the gearing just a touch more. That'll help our corner off speed. Excellent handling there, but we're wrong on the cornering. All right, let's move that ballast back a touch. Do some more front ballast. Scoot that handling back a touch, and we're more in the realm, I believe, right there. You'll also be on intermediates. We're going to wait until it gets wet, and we're going to continue. We're going to take qualifying and not send them out just yet. Hopefully the rain gets here fairly quickly, and then we can send them out on the outlap here. Other people may be on the same... Well, they're going for the ultra softs here, but we should be able to make up some time once the track starts getting wet. That's going to wash all the rubber away. All right, track is starting to get a little bit damp. The rain is starting to move in. All right, boys. Go ahead and head on out on those intermediates, please. Just like so. And we'll see how we line up here. By the time the outlap is complete, the track should be nice and damp, and holy crap, it's almost wet, isn't it? Luckily, it looks like clear air optimization. All right. So it looks like clean air is going to be key here. All right, so we will go ahead and run these qualifiers and see where we shake up in Q1. All right, both drivers are coming in now. We're sitting 10th and 12th. Let's see how that went. Great handling, poor speed balance. All right, let's get a little bit more acceleration out of it. Handling seems good, but cornering seems to be suffering a touch. Let's put some more ballast in the front here. Tune those gears down a bit. And that's going to go the wrong way. All right, suspension should be fine there. Let's continue. Send them out on those intermediates. Go ahead and make the change. Hopefully we can get back. Poor cornering, you say. All right, we'll lower that up. And that is a massive shot to the handling for sure. All right, more front ballast there. Good on the speed balance. Let's just keep it right there, a little bit more top speed. We'll continue on those intermediates and send you back out. All right, let's see where we end this session. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how we did it, but we just, well, I'm sure we got to go to Q2 and Q3, but our drivers are 1 and 2. That is awesome. These drivers are eliminated. We can't rest on our laurels, but I mean, we got a pretty solid setup on intermediates. We'll take the qualifying and go on to Q2. All right, it's going to be very hot here in Q2, and we are going to need to put on some ultra softs. Speed balance, you want a little bit more top speed, I can give you that. Excellent handling, poor cornering. Can we? Nope, that's the wrong way. We need to scoot you just a touch like that. Maybe a bit higher top speed. It's a delicate balance for sure. We'll go there. And then the tires, we want the ultra softs here. We'll send out that driver. And excellent handling, okay and okay. We might be able to improve his cornering just a little bit. That really hurt the handling though. We want to keep the handling fairly consistent. We'll bring it a little bit back, and the balance is okay. Speed balance wise, let's just go a tick faster as far as the top speed is concerned. Put you on ultra softs as well and send you out. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we were eliminated in Q2, 14th and 15th, 3/4 of a second off of the cut. Not good. So that's where we'll start, but a pretty decent starting spot as our sponsor objective is above 17th. So as long as we mind our P's and Q's, we'll be good. We'll simulate the rest of the session here, and we will see you on the grid for the race. So our driver is tweeting. Bit disappointed. I felt we could have got more out of the car, determined to change, and hoping for more tomorrow. Indeed. We will continue and see how we stack up for the race. We need 16th or above for a $38,000 bonus, which can definitely help us out. It could be a sign-on bonus for our team for sure. Looking at the forecast, it looks to be nice and clear, so we need some super soft, well, race trim. You know what? It doesn't cost us anything to have the intermediate tire performance. We didn't learn anything on the super soft, so we're going to get beat on those. I'll just go ahead and add that knowledge because why not? As far as the car setups are concerned, poor cornering for Arturo. All right, let's see if we can get his cornering a little bit better. I don't know exactly what way he wants it here. All right, okay speed balance, great handling, poor cornering. Let's see if I can bring some out of the front here and adjust that handling back. That should be fine. He will be on current ultra softs. The race is 28 laps. So that's like 4 stops. We need a little bit more durability, I think. A 2-stop race as opposed to a 3-stop race. We'll start on super softs here, brand new super softs. And as far as fuel is concerned, okay, so as far as fuel is concerned, it's just 1 stop for fuel. The tires are going to be our defining factor, so that's good to know. We'll go ahead and fill it up. As far as our other driver is concerned, it looks like he needs more acceleration. We can definitely tune that. Okay, excellent handling. Cornering, it may prove beneficial to put a little bit more camber in this. Something like, I don't even really know if I'm doing anything. I'm just changing the balance, aren't I? Let's pull some out of the front. A little bit more cornering. Keep the handling steady. And good on the speed balance here. Alright, tire choice. We are going to go with the super softs. See if we can stretch that out. Fuel options, we will be full of fuel. Able to run basically to the end. That will give us 5 laps. We come in for our... We could probably short pit with 8 to go on lap 20. Yeah, we do... Well, that's still 3 stops. Okay. Should be good enough. Driver's strategy. Let's make them both push with high fuel mode. The tires are going to be the defining factor here, so we're going to make sure that they're using a good amount of fuel. And let's get this race started. Enable Veracruz on the pole. Here we go. Best of luck to our drivers. Let's get going on the start. Lights out, go, 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 indeed. All right, we will be right back with you. Looks like the start is nice and clean. Drivers are staying above the sponsor objective. I'll be right back with you for our first round of pit stops or in case something happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, safety car is out. There was a car stuck in the gravel out there. I'm going to stick to my strategy and pit on lap 10. but we will be behind the safety car here. Everyone should be boxed up, and we will be pitting in about 6 laps or so. So that will ring us all back in, and we will see you for the pit stops. Pace car is ducking off. We will be green. I have them set to push. We're probably going to get overran by those cars that took tires, but we want to sort of maintain our place here, be pretty close to the lead when we pit, as best we can, that is, and see if our strategy will work out. So in about 3 laps, we are going to pit for our first set of stops. All right, I'm bringing Casino in this time. We will stick with the softs. As far as our fuel option is concerned, we want to make sure that we have an extra 2 laps, I guess, in the tank. That way we can push, and that will be the last time we take fuel. Park conditions are good. We don't need to fix. We don't need to charge the battery. A nice balanced risk of pit failure. I don't like that, but we will see when we come down pit road whether or not this is going to be beneficial for us here. On the next lap, then Laney will pit. And then on the last stop, we'll go until about lap 20, and then pit for super softs and really go hard with it. We'll see if we can save up this ERS. Quickly depletes the battery. Well, we can do that later. All right, go ahead and pit there, guy. You'll be going for super softs. Fuel, we want to make sure that you have enough, an extra lap there. Park conditions should be okay. Yes, indeed. No need to recharge. Pit strategy, a nice balance. He will be pitting next time. All right, Casino, he is on pit road. Good on the fuel. How about changing the tires? Excellent pit stop there, guy. All right, so we will be on our own, essentially. Let's go ahead and push. Great pit stop indeed with good fuel. We're going to stay in high mode here and burn off what we can. Looking at Lehane. He will be coming down this time. Let's watch his pit stop here. He's coming down. He shouldn't lose a lap here. All right, let's fill her up as best we can. All right. 4 tires are on. There goes our teammate, a good pit stop. 15th and 16th, but we only have 1 more stop to make. Let's make sure he is on the push strategy as well, and we will settle in as the race continues. All right, I think it's time to institute the strategy. Casino, you will pit, you will put on the Ultra Softs. Fuel, you will not add any fuel. Let's see, 10 laps remaining. Yep, you're good. Park condition, we don't need to fix you. Just run it hard. Nice balanced pit stop, an 8-second pit stop for Ultra Softs. Once he pits, we'll be able to really push him on the strategy. We have excess fuel, so as soon as he comes down, we'll put him in a massive fuel mode here and get him really going. I want revenge. Well, you're going to get it right here, but you're going to be pitting first. All right, so the strategy, you are going to push, and you're going to overtake the fuel burn here. Now, Lehane will do the same thing. Get you on Ultra Softs. You are not going to receive any fuel. Pit strategy is going to be balanced. You're going to come in this time indeed. All right, so let's watch Casino. He's in pit lane, 4 tires. He is off. He is set to push and use all that he can on that fuel. We're still going to come out 14th, and we are going to be on super soft Ultra tires. Hopefully those tires can withstand the punishment that Casino is going to give it, as he is not going to come down pit road anymore. All right, so it looks like the tires are really starting to warm up. Just go neutral. Just by proxy of having those tires, he should be faster. Lehane will come down pit road. should be just 4 tires and, no even fuel. Just 4 tires, please. There goes Casino. Good pit stop for us. He's going to be on softs, and you are going to push as well, good sir. All right, so this is where we are going to shake out. If the leaders pit again, we are going to be in like a dirty shirt, running 13th and 15th. Everyone below the sponsor objective is crashed out, so at least we're going to make that. The question is, do we have anything for him at the end? Let's see. Could be trouble with Casino. The gearbox is starting to falter, and we have just 4 laps to go. I know, parts are looking dodgy. We got to go for it. We'll at least finish inside the top 16, though. I kind of want a top 10. I don't want to risk pitting and giving up all of this position. That's not the strategy I was going for. But he is definitely pushing it. We see more cars on pit road here. You know what? Just sort of conserve here. Bring that thing back in one piece, please. We should be okay. And we are going to run out right below. This is nuts. We've used up a lot of fuel here. Go low fuel conservation mode, please. We were 1 lap short on the call. That's a heartbreaker indeed. Overtake, burn it all up. Laney is out of gas. Maybe he can come across in 13th here. The race is over. I know he's not going the... Oh, he's out. He is definitely out. He may be able to make it back to the line here. Nope, 14th goes around him. We're going to lose a spot. He's burning everything he's got, lapped by the leader on the victory lap. And we come across 14th and 15th. Not a bad result. Higgins is your winner. Let's see what that did for us here. All right, so we're at the team report. No change as far as this driver is concerned, Arturo Casino. But old Bill, he lost his fitness. What did he do? Eat a burger? I mean, their morale is maxed. Of course, our backup driver isn't too happy, but you know what? If you don't race, that's what happens. Good relationships with the crew chief, changed by 5 and 11% there. And our chairman, 11% happy for sure, and more marketability. That is what we need. Yep, we lost $1 million there. Next year's car, $600,000. Yeah, but the sponsor gave us $76,000 to make up for at least one of these. But yeah, that is not good. But that is going to allow us to continue on here. The GT Challenger Series. Okay, so Vancouver, yep, everything is all set. We are auto-saving, and now what we are waiting for is... Well, let's check our mail real quick here. All right. Graham Slam, Vercuse, yep, car condition. That wasn't the ideal weekend from our point of view. We're going to be working on the cars. 49 hours to fix the cars. Oh, an interview. All right, we accept. Has claimed that your brakes seem to be holding the teams back. Yeah, technical commentators agree. Our brakes are awful, and I need to work on improving them. That hurts our marketability, but it's the truth. Bill has a dodgy neck. The doctor says it's not too serious, so for 8 weeks, old Bill has a dodgy neck. All right, yep, Higgins was fast indeed. What we're waiting for is these scouting, these staff reports to come back. They are still considering their offer. So in the next episode, hopefully, we'll get these people to accept our contract and we can start getting some parts made. Our headquarters is coming along nicely. It is due to upgrade here in 17 weeks. But we definitely need improvements in the car. And once we get a part designer, we can work on our new parts. But that is going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And next time, we have some back of the house stuff to take care of. Take care.